Hello everyone and welcome to Cretaceous Cantina. So I'll wait a minute before I get into this package that I just received from Mattel. Very awesomely, Mattel sent over a humongous box of goodies. And I'll give it just a second so a couple more people tune in. Thanks to everybody who's joining us so far. As I noted earlier on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube through the community page, I was going to be doing this unboxing of this giant box from Mattel. So thank you for everybody who was able to tune in. I hope that everybody can hear me okay. It's a little trickier when you're holding the camera and you have the microphone in the other hand and you're trying to unbox this other package. I'll just show you what this looks like here. So I hope everybody can hear me okay. So first thing I want to say before I get into the goodies that are in this box, and I have opened it up to preview what was in there, and I think you guys are going to be very, very excited about everything that is in here. Hello Zahir, hello Skeletal Gaming, hi Damien, Straight Edge, Justin, and Hell, all of you guys, thank you for tuning in. I just want to say that Mattel's been doing an amazing job with the Jurassic World toy line. I know you guys are just staring at a brown box and that's incredibly boring, but bear with me. I know that Mattel's doing an awesome job. I know that the things we were getting this year, I don't think any of us could have ever anticipated we would be receiving toys of that level of quality again. Certainly not a few years back when another company had this brand. So it is extremely exciting that now Mattel is doing some amazing things. Now, I know there have been a couple of things recently that haven't gone according to plan. There have been some things, for example, like with the Spino. I know a lot of you guys were really, really upset about that. And, you know, a lot of us are disappointed. But I just want to give a little reminder, keep some perspective in light of the one or two missteps that there have been with the line. For the most part, things are really great. We have it better than we've had since the 1990s with Jurassic World toys. So, you know, just bear that in mind. There's a lot of people that are working hard on this line to make wonderful things happen, not just this year, but also in the future. And a lot of exciting stuff for sure to come. So, other thing I wanted to say, and again, I know you're just staring at this big brown box, it's not very exciting, is that Mattel is awesome to have sent me this big old package here. Last spring, they reached out to a bunch of prominent Jurassic Park and Jurassic World related websites and some YouTube channels and different people, influencers in the Jurassic community, and they sent them big boxes of Jurassic toys, which was totally awesome. I was really happy for those people and really awesome of Mattel to actually do that. Victoria's Cantina didn't actually receive anything that time around, so I'm especially grateful that this time we did receive something. So without any further ado, should we go ahead and get into the box? Hello, Greg. Hi, Max. Hi, Joe. Everybody tuning in just now. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to set my microphone down. Let me know if you guys cannot hear what I'm saying, okay? All right, so it's a very big box. We have a lot of wrapping paper. We have Dan O from the Dan O channel. Jurassic Jeff, Reaper, hey guys. All right, so this is the very first item that's in here. I'm going to start with the less exciting, I suppose, and then go to the more exciting things, at least what I think you guys would find most exciting. Ready? All right, Destructosaurs. You guys have seen this. It's been available on Amazon. It's actually in stock right now on Amazon if you want to pick it up. It's available from Walmart.com. I did a review on this a couple of months back. Fantastic product. I did have a couple QC issues with it, but I got it replaced and I'm perfect now. Really awesome set. So huge thanks to Mattel for sending me another one because I was actually thinking of getting an extra to repaint the Copter, and I might now do that since this is here. So once again, this is available on Walmart.com and on Amazon. Thank you, Yannick. I appreciate the kind words. Charlie, hi. All right. So let's see. I'm trying to go from less exciting to maybe most exciting. So let's see. All right, I have another Destructosaurus set. This is the Velociraptor with Micro Serratus. And just so you guys know, just an FYI on the Destructosaurs, to my latest information, these are not going to be available in the United States. These are available currently through Central America in some countries. I think Mexico has them. In South America in some countries. The U.S. is not going to get them. Now, hear me out real quick. Mattel tried to get Amazon to carry these. They even had pre-orders up. Pretty soon emails are going to go out saying that these are not going to be fulfilled through Amazon. Amazon is not going to get them. I don't know about Canada. But the fact that they are not available in the U.S. makes me extra excited to have this. So this is the Raptor set. And as you can see, it's really cool. It's got a little Micro Serratus in there. So cute. And really cool looking packaging. Also want to let you guys know that this Destructosaurus line was supposed to be available through Toys R Us. As you guys know, Toys R Us went out of business in the U.S. And for that reason, Mattel was unable to get Amazon to purchase them. They did what they could to try and get it out there. Sadly, Amazon just did not want to pick it up, even though they had the pre-orders up. So just so you guys know. All right. Next up, got another Destructosaurus set. This is the Dilophosaurus with Compsognathus. And another fun looking set. This is one of the other smaller Destructosaurus set. Again, not going to be available in the U.S., so if you're interested in that, you might need to find a buddy in South America or in Mexico or Central America that can get it for you. I'm really not sure as to availability in Canada or in Europe, but they won't be available in the U.S. And again, for those just tuning in, all of this stuff was sent to me by Mattel. I didn't purchase it anywhere. They sent it to Cretaceous Cantina. And this looks really cool. Back of the box. Really like the artwork on there. As a reminder, we are live, so anything can happen if my dog starts... There we go. If my dog starts barking, that's why. All right. So we have 2 items left. Let me get you the next one. We've got the Spinosaurus. Wow. This is something that, as you guys know, infamously was only available on Target.com for a short time. And wow. Luckily, I didn't have to spend a ton of money to get it from Europe. Again, Mattel was very gracious to send this over my way to Cretaceous Cantina. Obviously, we're huge supporters of what Mattel is doing. We review what we can. We go very in depth with our reviews and, push all the news out there through social media, through YouTube. And I'm very grateful that they saw fit to include us in sending out this care package to us. This thing is big. I had never seen this in person like this in the box. I gotta say it looks gorgeous. I gotta say that it looks amazing. It looks amazing. I don't know if I'm gonna open this. I fully expect, I don't know for sure, I fully expect that Mattel's going to re-release this next year sometime in some capacity. I don't know if it's going to be through a repaint in the main line. I don't know if it's going to be battle damage. All I know is that, at least in my opinion, I think it's going to come back. I mean, it's got to. It's just so cool of a product. And there's no way it's not going to come back. I'm really confident about that. But this looks really cool. Yeah, love that. And I think there's 2 variants of this. One has the tongue in the middle of the mouth. One has it at the bottom. This looks like it has the tongue more in the middle of the mouth. So that is really, really cool. I think this was the earlier run that had the tongue in the middle of the mouth. I don't know if I'm going to open it. Like I said, the box looks incredible, and there's no way I'm going to get it by paying $150, $200 through eBay. So this might be it for me on this particular one. Thank you, David. I totally appreciate the kind words there. Like I said, we do what we can to support the brand and push the news out there. And, we're fair. We don't just say everything is great. I am critical when necessary. But I like to think that I'm honest and that I'm fair with everything that we push for Mattel Jurassic. We criticize where it's necessary, but we're also very supportive and highlight and appreciate all the great things that they do through the line. All right. So I think that I've saved the best for last. You guys will ultimately be the deciders of that. And before I forget, here's the back. There is the back. Glorious. I think that I have saved the best for last. All right. You guys ready? It's not the Dimetrodon. Here we go. We have the Destructosaurus Tyrannosaurus Rex Ambush playset. Wow. Like I said, I'm just absolutely floored and I'm absolutely speechless that Mattel sent me this. This is incredible. Back at San Diego Comic-Con this year, they gave like 1 or 2 out to people who were in attendance. I think they did a drawing for it. And as of last week, I think it's actually available through ToysRUs.com in Canada. We don't have Toys R Us in the US. There's Toys R Us in Canada. They actually had it up for order on their website. And I think I heard it was available in certain stores. But we don't have any here in the US. So this makes me extremely... This is like one of the grails of my collection. From what I've heard, this is going to be available in very limited quantities. And it's not going to be available in the US. This particular set is not going to South America. It's not going to Central America. The only place that is confirmed to be receiving it is Canada. For whatever reason, Toys R Us Canada. Again, this was going to be a Toys R Us exclusive in the US, just like all the other Destructosaurus products. But it ended up being basically canceled. Once Toys R Us went out of business and was being liquidated, Mattel put a halt on the production run for this item. So it is going to be a very limited item. Probably the only way you can get it is through Canada or finding somebody in Canada that can get one for you. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And again, the fact that it's not going to be available anywhere other than Canada, not in the US, makes me really, really happy. And just want to point out a couple things about this item. It actually has metallic paint on the front of its snout. I'm not sure if that's coming through on the snout, but it actually has a metallic paint application to the snout. You also notice that there's no tongue like the Extreme Chompin' T-Rex. This is a retool of that item. It's not a repack. It does have the same action feature, but look, there's no tongue sticking out. Instead, and I hope you guys can see it here. You might not be able to see it, but there's actually a magnet underneath the mouth. And the magnet is supposed to play some sort of effect on the generator toy that comes with it. There's some sort of generator contraption there. As you can see, it actually looks really cool. And it's got an opening door. And I think what's supposed to happen is that the mouth opens, and with the magnet, you're supposed to be able to open up the generator or tear the door open or something. I don't think I'm going to open it up. I'm really tempted, but like I said, it is something that I'm not going to be able to really get otherwise. Yeah, all I'm going to do for now is just appreciate it in the box. It does come with a repack of the Mercenary that we've seen a few times before in different capacities. But again, this is the Extreme Chompin' T-Rex, but it's not the same one from what was available before. It's not the same exact one. It is a retool. It does have metallic paint on its snout. It does have magnets in the mouth. And again, the only place you can get this is Toys R Us Canada. I don't know if they're going to restock it. And again, the only way I was able to get it was because Mattel was gracious enough to send it my way. Let's take a further look here at the box. So, yeah, that T-Rex is awesome. I totally agree. This is probably, aside from the Super Colossal, this is probably my favorite T-Rex, just because it doesn't have like the tongue. It's a good size, and it just looks freaking incredible. All right, the back. People are asking for the back. Let's look at the back. Here's the back of the box. It says Tyrannosaurus Rex Ambush Playset, magnetic destruction. And real quick, somebody's saying that it's just a box. It's not just the box. Like I said, it's a different T-Rex. It's a retool of the Extreme Chompin' T-Rex. Just so you guys know, it's not the same one that we've gone before, and it actually has metallic paint on the snout, so it's a little different. There are magnets built into the mouth. So basically right there, it's showing you how to open it up. So basically the T-Rex, because it has a magnet in its mouth, you touch it to the top of the generator and then the doors open up. And it's interesting how there's a tongue on the back of the box because the toy doesn't have an actual tongue like that. So I'm not quite sure why they did that there. There's a little look at the contents. The generator's closed up, and this is after the magnet in the T-Rex's mouth pushes down on it and opens all of those little doors up, and your mercenary is just kind of like looking there like, what's going on? What else does it show? It shows the Pteranodon and helicopter set. Fun time, Spring Bonnie says, you are the luckiest person in the universe. Well, you know what? Today I actually feel like it because, like I said, I don't get free stuff from companies. I've never gotten like a big... Hasbro sends a lot of stuff out, like for Star Wars and Marvel. They've never sent anything my way. Mattel, this is the very first thing I've gotten from them. So this makes me extremely proud, extremely happy. And I know, like I said, we do a lot of work here on the channel. A lot of personal time and effort that goes into everything we do here, whether it's the reviews, whether it's the podcast. A lot of time goes into it through social media, Instagram, and so forth. So it's nice to be recognized in some capacity for the hard work that we do and, you know, trying to promote this toy line. All right, so what haven't we looked at here? Let's see. I'll just show you the bottom of the box if you want to check that out. That's how you plug in the Rex's tail. And there's the SKU, just in case anybody wants information on that. There's the UPC. Again, I don't know if you can see the metallic paint app on the head, but you can kind of see it right there on the snout. It does have metallic paint. It looks a little reddish. And again, no like tongue sticking out. The tongue is actually sculpted very similarly to the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. It's sculpted to the bottom of the jaw. It's not the same as the Extreme Chompin'. And it's also got the magnet. Let me see if you can see the magnet in there. Okay, you guys see it? The very front of the snout, you can see the magnet. That's what opens the action feature for the generator. So again, this was all great stuff. I'm really excited about this. Like I said, this is Canada only, not coming to the US. I don't think it's going anywhere else to the rest of the world. So that's super, super cool. Destructosaurs, the rest of them, these are not coming to the US either. I know Amazon has those pre-orders, but they are not going to be fulfilling those pre-orders, okay? So there's the Raptor, and we also have the Dilophosaurus. There is also, I think, the Pteranodon, and I want to say I saw a Dimetrodon somewhere. I think there's a Dimetrodon too. I don't have that. I only have the Velociraptor and the Dilophosaurus, and I'm completely happy and grateful for those. And just so we can recap, beyond those two, we also got the Spinosaurus. And that, again, makes me super happy because I was very bummed out when I missed out on it on Target.com. If you don't have a Spinosaurus, I'm really confident that Mattel's going to bring it back somehow. We just need to be patient with that. I'm not one for spending $100+ to get it imported. So, you know, I'm really happy to have this. You know, the box isn't in the best shape, but, you know, as hard as this is to add to your collection, I'm perfectly happy. And finally, the Pteranodon Copter Attack Set. This is the only Destructosaurus item that is available in the US. It's the only one. For the other stuff, you got to have it imported from Central or South America. And again, the T-Rex set, that is through ToysRUs.com in Canada only. All right, so again, I just want to say a huge thanks to Mattel for seeing fit to send all of this amazing product my way. It truly made my month, and it makes me super happy that you know, all the hard work we do through the channel is being recognized in some capacity, because that's not usually the case for Victoria's Cantina. We're not like a huge channel, but you know, we put a lot of passion, a lot of time, a lot of effort into what we do, and it makes me really happy to have received this awesome stuff from Mattel. Super awesome stuff. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them now, and I'll try and answer what I can. regarding any of this product, or just whatever's on your mind. Let's see. Greetings from Germany. Hi, Thomas. How are you? Zahir says, you're luckier than the richest man alive. I don't know about that, but I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed to have received these. Let's see. Somebody's asking, does the T-Rex have a tongue? No, again, it does not have a tongue. Well, let me correct. It has a tongue. It's sculpted to the inside of the mouth. It doesn't have like a tongue that sticks out like the other T-Rexes do. Has anyone found Malcolm? Yes, Malcolm has been found by several people. I haven't found one personally, but I was very fortunate. Dan O from the Dan O channel actually sent one my way. I did shoot a video for it. I still don't have my computer back, so I have no way of editing it. But once I get that back, I will post that review. Someone's asking how I got these. Once again, Mattel sent all of this stuff to me. I had no idea they were going to send me all of this stuff. So you can only imagine the delight on my face when I opened this box and found all of this wonderful stuff in there. What are my thoughts on distribution? It's getting better. I think that early on stuff wasn't that hard to find back in April, but once the movie came out, as is typical for any major film with a toy line, stuff, just was hard to find for a long time. But now the stores are catching up. It seems like if you go to your Target, at least here, and from what I've seen online, or if you go to your local Walmart, it looks like they're doing a better job of getting stuff in stock. So it might not be like Malcolm or the latest Battle Damage or the latest Legacy Dinos, but they are getting stuff. So just be persistent, keep looking. Victoria, you're the greatest YouTuber. Thank you so much. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the kind words. Are you going to unbox this stuff in this video? That is a very, very good question. I don't think so. Like I said, especially because this stuff isn't available in the US, I'm not going to rush to unbox any of this. Maybe if I can get extras. I was thinking of maybe running to Mexico, which isn't too far away, and seeing if I could maybe stock up on a couple of these things. I don't know if I'll be able to find them, but I'm hearing Mexico does have these in certain stores, so I might run across the border and see if I can track any of them down. If I can get extras, then yeah, definitely. I do want to unbox these. I mean, they look awesome. Any of the confirmed dates for Legacy products? Not at this time. Right now, there's just the Malcolm figure. That's the most recent thing. And of course, the Gallimimus and the Pteranodon. I actually saw the Pteranodon in stores the other day, so they were making their way out there. All right, any other questions before we wrap up? Bring the Spino back out to the forefront. I will never get an extreme chomp into Spinosaurus. You know what? You never know. Like I said, I'm really confident Mattel's going to bring it back. I mean, I feel like that's just money sitting on the table. I have a hard time believing that they won't bring that back at some capacity. So we'll just need to wait and see. Asking about the leaked Legacy Dinosaurs from last week. Yeah, there were a couple of pictures. I did share them on social media. There's a grant. These are Legacy story packs. There's a grant with a raptor. It's supposed to be the JP3 raptor, and Grant has like a satchel and the little egg. That stuff is coming probably next year, I think. I don't think it's going to be available in the short term, but it will be coming out. And then there was also the Muldoon with a raptor. There's also a T-Rex with the young baby Rex, and that's all that I think we've seen for Legacy. There was another image of a T-Rex with a generator. That's not a product. That was actually I was just informed that this was actually the T-Rex that comes with the young T-Rex. Somebody just set the generator toy in front of it, so it looked like it was in the box, but it wasn't. Brachiosaurus is next year. I don't know exactly when. The Dano channel says if you find extras in Mexico, you got it, man. If I find anything over there, I'll definitely let you know. Definitely pick up some extras. Albertosaurus in 3019. I don't know if I want to wait 1,000 years for the Albertosaurus, but I assume he'll be out in 2019. I might not be here in 1,000 years. Maybe. Who knows? Technology is rapidly changing. All right. Any other questions before I wrap up? Will Mattel make Cretaceous? I hope so. Any news on the human that comes with the other vehicle pack? Greg, I'm not sure which vehicle pack you're referring to. Maybe you can let me know which one you mean. Wave 2 and 3. I'm not sure what you mean by Wave 2 and 3 because those, at least in the US for 2018, Wave 2 and 3 are already out. Will Legacy line continue to be exclusive to Target in the US? Yes, it will. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions before we wrap up? That's so cool. Are you doing other live streams with Matt Brando? I haven't. We haven't done anything in a while. Possibly, if there's the right opportunity. Always willing to work with other people who would like to, who run YouTube channels and such that would like to team up in some capacity. Oh yeah, for sure. All right. Anything else? Let's just take one more look at that glorious T-Rex because that is definitely the highlight of this set, I must say. Where's the Target spitting Dilophosaurus? I think that's Wave 3 for Legacy. That's not out yet. Same with the Raptor. I think that's Wave 3. Yeah, this thing is incredible. Absolutely. Again, this all came from Mattel. It just came today. I just opened up the box. They were very nice to send this over. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up right there. We've been going close to a half hour. And yeah, I'm absolutely bewildered that Mattel was generous enough to send all of this amazing stuff to me. Like, I am so excited about it. This is all really, really great stuff. And special thanks to Britt Schatz, who is the marketing brand manager at Mattel, and who was also on the Cantina Chatter podcast back in August. If you haven't listened to that, she gives a lot of great insight into how things work at Mattel with regards to this Jurassic line and her day-to-day responsibilities. Please go and check that out. And yeah, really excited about all of this new stuff. And stay tuned because I do have some reviews coming. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to get some stuff out this week. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, as always, I appreciate all you guys tuning into this live stream and for supporting Victoria's Cantina, not just on YouTube, but on social media, through Patreon, through the podcast, on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all that stuff. Be sure to stay tuned because there is a lot of great stuff on the horizon. All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye.